Mrs. Peju Babafemi will be retiring from the active service of Ekiti State on Thursday, 30th June 2022. Peju, as she is fondly called by her admirers, started her career as an administrative officer in the old Ondo State on June 30th, 1987. She moved down to Ekiti State, joining the creation of Ekiti State in 1996 alongside her contemporaries. Mrs. Peju Babafemi rose through the ranks to become permanent secretary on October 2009 and served in several ministries. She became the first female substantive head of service of Ekiti State on February 10, 2020. Peju Morenike Babafemi. While in office as head of service, numerous landmark achievements were recorded. Relax and watch what people say about her personality.
I retired from the civil service of Ekiti State as a permanent secretary, and we were working together. We were together in the body of permanent secretaries before my retirement in 2014. As at that time, I look at her as one of the most humble permanent secretaries we have in Ekiti State. The way she composes herself, the way she carries on any assignment given to her with grit. You will love her, you will love her spirit. She combines academic brilliance with a spirit of initiative. She's a hard-working woman. So I'm sure the service of Ekiti State will miss her a lot.
Mrs. Babafemi, to me, is a very wonderful woman. Above all, she's God-fearing, very obeying, polite, and loving. She loves people to be around her at all times.
She's a professional to the core. She's a brilliant lady, a strategist, and very compassionate.
She's a leader par excellence. She's a very passionate person, has a very high emotive sense. She's extremely humble. I've learned a lot from her in addressing very tough situations. I don't see her agitated, even under very precarious position. And I think she's gotten a lot of innovation into the public service in her own way, and she has a high sense of dignity and integrity.
And she's a person that recognizes hard work and diligence. A good team leader. You enjoy her every day. You are always loving to work with her.
This is Peju Babafemi, and somebody that is so pleasant to work with. Always ensuring that things are done to time, and things are done perfectly. Things are done very well, and of course with a human face. He is somebody that is so passionate about the development of the service, and of course the well-being of public servants. She is always looking for a way of assisting people to grow as individuals, and of course for all the cadres within the public service to develop.
You have been a very good team leader, a role model for all the accounting officers in the state. Very brilliant, ready to accommodate you if you are on the right course.
She mentored me well. She is one of those that I work with, that I will know that it is beyond civil service. She taught me the use of ICT, and I've gained a lot of that. She taught me that when you are given a speech to write, you consult the internet, you get some of these points that will help you build your submission very well.
A virtuous woman, a hard-working, highly intelligent, very detailed. She's caring, loving. She wants the best from the officer.
She's a mother, she's a model, she's a mentor to me. Working with her has been one of the best things that has happened to me. She's a leader par excellence.
Because she does not behave like a boss, she proves the leadership ability in all areas. She is very good. Somebody you can emulate, somebody that cares to look for your welfare. If you are working with her, your welfare is paramount to her. A leader who will not throw you off.
I've worked with people in the civil service. I've met people, but when I started working with her, I saw a lot of uniqueness in her character, in her behavior, in the way she relates with people. I must say that one of the things that I really cherish most in her is that she practices what she preaches. She's a motivator, mother, mentor. She's very compassionate. Someone that any human being will work with and say, yes, I am happy I work with this woman.
It's been an amazing experience working with her. I've learned so many things from this woman. Like, she's a giver, she's a philanthropist, she's really a mother.
A very compassionate person. She's a cheerful person, always smiling, even when you are not happy. The way she's jovial too, the way she will talk, the way she will encourage you, it makes one to go out of a moody situation. Then as a boss, she's a team leader. She sees every individual as someone that has something to put on the table, as someone that has something to offer. So she's the kind of person that brings out potentials in every worker, every staff she comes across or she works with.
She's a child of God. She's born again. That the grace of God is upon her. She's exceptional in many things. When you talk about love for God, love for humanity, love for people, she's outstanding. At home, she's an extremely pleasant human being. It's someone that you love to have around you. She's never a lagging woman, very cooperative and outstandingly humble. She's an extremely wonderful person. She's never hypocritical. What she is outside is what she is inside.
Have a real history in the history of it. You have well and you have performed in the midst of civil service. Your name is praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Amen. Congratulations. Yes,
I want to appreciate God for my career in the public service. I started as an administrative officer in the then Ondo State on June 30, 1987, 35 years ago. I want to thank God for the journey. There were times of joy. There were also times of unpleasant circumstances. But in it all, I'm happy to say that God has been faithful. It is not a light thing to be in the service for over 3 decades and to finish well, meritoriously. There are valleys and hills. There are all kinds of experiences one passes through as a civil servant. But I want to appreciate God that God was able to help me to navigate through them all. And by the grace of God, I'm retiring well and I'm retiring fulfilled. Yes, generally you will agree with me that women can multitask more than men. So as a family woman and as a career person, I was able to juggle the roles together. For me, my home is very primary and key. If there is no peace at home, one will not be able to concentrate at work. So as much as possible, I make sure that I put my home in order. And I also want to appreciate God for the people that support me at the home front. I have assistants at the home front, and each one of them is very valuable. So I leverage their support, and I thank God for their commitment. So it makes the job easy for me, and it enables me to concentrate on my work. My husband also has been particularly very supportive. All through my career, he was there for me, encouraging me and also supporting me at every point. So I was able to draw strength from his support, his insights, guidance, and even prayers. So through all this, I'm able to marry my assignments as a wife and as a mother with my work as a career civil servant. What I've come to realize about the public service work is that it's highly rewarding, and at whatever level one is serving in the public service, whether as a junior officer or as a senior officer, whichever level one is serving, I see public service as a high calling. It's a privilege, and it's an opportunity to serve the people. And whatever we do as civil servants, we should do them as unto the Lord. We are serving the people. We are stewards of the people. In the works of His Excellency the Governor, he's always saying that we are there to serve and not to be served. So my advice for public servants, for civil servants, is that they should see the work as a spiritual work, and they should give the job their best. If you give the job your best, even when men don't recognize it, even when your input is not acknowledged, the God who is the ultimate rewarder, our ultimate principal, would eventually reward such persons. And you will see that in the public service, what we earn in terms of money may not really be encouraging, but we are still rich. We are rich in the sense that when we have done the work well, God rewards us in diverse manners over our children, peace after retirement, the opportunity to even be useful to the community and to the people after retirement. These are blessings that we cannot buy with money. So my words of advice to my colleagues that are still in the public service, that they should do the work selflessly, passionately, as unto the Lord, and they will not lose their reward.
Mrs. Peju Babafemi has contributed her quota to the growth and development of Ekiti State Civil Service, and she will be remembered for her kindness, diligence, and humility.
There is no officer that will work in this edifice that will not be inspired. They are such beautiful edifices built by the government.